All right, that sounds good. Okay, so next, Ganesh, I don't know if you saw last podcast, but we are gonna have a segment called the
Rapid fire round.
Oh,
We're gonna
okay.
ask you just like a few like quick questions, and you need to answer them as quickly and as honestly as possible. But at the end, we're gonna have time to like expand and discuss the questions and whatnot. This
Okay.
is also where we're gonna feature some of our Instagram questions that
Mm,
people asked you.
Ooh, baby.
okay, sounds good.
So, are you ready for the rapid fire round?
I am, yes.
All right, three, two, one. Let's get it. Okay, what is your favorite color, Ganesh?
Green.
Green. Okay, what is your
Yeah,
favorite
Makes sense.
fruit?
wait, what was that?
Sorry,
That's
what's
it.
your favorite fruit?
Fruit, plums.
Oh, go ahead, Trika. What was it?
Oh, I said green makes sense. It's like
Okay.
behind
That
you.
like is
Yeah.
well, that makes sense. That does make sense. Okay, so plums. Okay. Of course, pineapples on pizza.
Yes,
Yes.
always.
Okay.
Whenever I can.
Disgusting. Okay. Favorite D&D class.
Right now, I've been playing Druid. Well, that's been my main character, and it's just a lot of fun, but definitely
Okay.
do not recommend it for first timers. It was a
Okay.
bad
Okay.
choice.
All right, Druid. Okay, sounds good. Okay. So from Instagram, Ritika asks if you could live in any city in the world, which would it be?
Yeah. I think I really, since I really want to go to France, I've never been there. I think Lyon, Lyon.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh,
like
okay, got you.
the gastronomy capital of gastronomy in France. So really
Oh,
good
that's very cool.
cuisine.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's very cool. Very cool. Okay, the second question from Instagram, Jigar Patel asks, Ganesh has often been referred to as the most interesting man in the world. How do you do it?
Man, well, first off, I'm complimented that Jigga would say that. um, I don't just be myself. Just don't don't try and fit into anyone else's norms of what I should be.
That's a genuine
That's
answer.
facts.
Wow.
That's wisdom.
That's straight facts. Wow, that's wholesome. Okay.
Yeah.
It's almost too wholesome. Okay. Okay, next question. So another question from Instagram. Sindhu asks, what have you been baking lately?
Okay, so the last time I baked was last Tuesday.
Damn,
And
that's
I
pretty
made
recent.
Yeah, last Tuesday. So lemon poppy scones and then gingerbread
Oh.
muffins. I tried to make a cake, but
Mhm.
I was running out of flour at that point, and I just gave up.
Oh,
Poppy
got you.
scones. That's
Damn, poppy
interesting.
scones. That
Yeah,
sounds artisanal.
Yeah, I would have never thought to make Poppy
Yeah,
scones.
me neither.
My dog's name is Poppy. For a
Oh,
moment,
really?
I thought I was thinking like
oh
meat
no,
scones. I was
So
mortified.
disgusting.
probably
What?
possible, but no.
I don't know. I just thought you like minced up my dog and put it
Oh
into a
no,
scone.
no.
That'd be awful. So Poppy is like a flower. So you made like flower scones.
Well, poppy
No, poppy
seeds.
seeds. Poppy
Yeah,
seeds, right?
poppy
Poppy
seeds.
Oh,
seeds.
that kind of poppy.
Yes,
There's a
yes.
lot of poppies in my life. I'm confused.
Clearly, yeah, it must be confusing.
Yeah.
All right, okay. One last question from Instagram. So both Sanjana and Diksha asked this question, like basically variations of the question. So, who is your biggest fashion inspiration?
Um, Mr. Rogers. Um,
Oh,
I've
Whoa.
always been going for that sort of inspiration, that sort of fashion to draw from, and it's more so to come off as someone who's easily approachable, someone who's easy to talk to, and you don't need to feel intimidated by.
Whoa.
that's very cool.
Bro,
Wow,
I'm
dang, I did not expect that answer. Wow.
That's amazing. I
Yeah,
love
Yeah,
that
yeah,
show.
yeah. I love that show
They made a
too.
movie about it. I love that show.
Yeah, they made the documentary, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've seen the
Oh my
documentary.
dude, the answers to some of these questions always blow me away.
okay,
Yeah.
but like
Corey did the same thing.
to be honest, I've never really seen the show. I've just known like what
Oh, you just
how
know the
good,
It's a
persona and
vibe.
yeah,
stuff.
how
Yeah,
good
No,
of
I feel you.
ones he can be.
that's fair. That's
That's
fair. Yeah.
crazy. I like that answer.
Wow, Mr. Rogers, that's a great answer.
That is a good answer.
That's a keeper. Wow, dang, that is very cool. Hmm.
Great
Thank
stuff.
you.
Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. Wait, you said your favorite D&D class was Druid.
Yes.
So I haven't really played much D&D in my life, but I also like I played like Hearthstone, and they have like kind of similar class names,
Yeah.
like Druid, Warlock, and whatnot. Um, did you start out playing Druid? or like?
Oh yeah, so the main character that I've been playing basically since freshman year was a druid.
Got you.
And yeah, the reason it's not recommended for first timers is that there's just so much to keep track of.
Oh, really? Got you.
What do you
all at
mean?
once.
What do you mean
Um,
though?
So the way spellcasters work in D&D, most of the spellcasters, they have a list of spells that they can choose from, and then they choose spells and they stick with those spells. But with druids and clerics, they get to choose their spells every day, so
Oh, dang.
they
That's
constantly refresh.
That's dope.
complicated.
That's dope.
That's cool.
And then there are other abilities you have to keep track of, which gets confusing with the rolls sometimes.
So these abilities and spells, do you get to just like freestyle them? Do you make them up, or is there like a catalog you choose from?
The spells, it's all from a predetermined list of spells.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then same with abilities.
Okay.
Got you. Also, you said your favorite fruit was plum. I think I know this, but is it black plums or red plums?
I think red plums.
Okay. That's what I remember. I wasn't sure though. Okay. That makes sense.
Didn't we have a discussion about plums last podcast? Gory mentioned plums, right? Didn't she say her favorite fruit was plums as well? Because I talked about cherries and how they were more concentrated plums.
That might have been what she said. I have no idea, honestly. I don't remember.
Yo, I might be tripping.
We'll check up. We'll check up on it.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure Gory said the same thing.
Dang! Wow. And both of y'all's names start with a G.
Oh my god.
Coincidence?
Coinky dink?
Not.
No.
Also, just one quick. You said you baked poppy seed scones, and then you made a gingerbread muffin.
Yes.
How'd those turn out?
They turned out pretty well. Well, the scones, it was my second time with scones, so I burnt them. Just had I didn't know they were done until I faintly smelled smoke, and then I came to alarm like a few seconds later, and I pulled them out of the oven.
Okay.
Oh dang!
What do you eat your scones with, unless you go raw?
I mean,
I think you just eat them by themselves.
Yeah, well, if they have a flavor, so if scones have a flavor built into them, you can just eat them as is. But you can also eat them with like clotted jam or some other cream.
I like jam.
Yeah, that's how they do it in the UK, I think.
Yeah. Scones and jam are my jam. Haha. But there's one type of scone I can eat by itself, which is a blueberry lemon scone.
Blueberry lemon.
That's a good scone.
Yeah, they are.
That's a good scone.
That sounds good.
Now I'm hungry for.
Now I'm hungry too, bro. I was about to say
scones in years, bro. I forgot they existed. They aren't like something that's at the forefront of my baking imagination.
Well, okay, we did. You know what? Who or where they make a lot of scones? They made a lot of scones at J2.
Oh right,
they
were so bad.
Like they rotate like a different type of scone like every day.
Wait, I think I'm getting it confused with the breads at Kins. Those were bad as well.
No, the scones are like triangle shaped, like scone.
I think I remember them at Kins always. Those were bad.
Maybe
most of the time they're just dry. They're just so dry.
They're bad, bro. They're so
bad. They were not good. They also like rotated. They like rotated from like a different scone to a different scone, but like it was an odd rotation. It wasn't an even rotation.
No, dude.
It wasn't.
Once I got a scone that was spoiled. Like it tasted rotten in my mouth, and I just spit it out.
I think the flavor is just like that. I think the flavor is just somehow rotten. I don't know. Because I remember I got one like strawberry and goat cheese or something.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. The goat cheese was like bad, bro.
Yeah, I was like, what am I eating? I was like, what is going on?
It like stung my mouth.
Yeah, I don't know. I think after the first 2 weeks of J2, I just stayed away from the scones for the rest of my career.
Dude, I know. But that's so sad because there was one scone that was good. And I think it was the blueberry one. Because, I don't know, it's hard to mess that one up.
Yeah.